Welcome back to the tailgate. Today we've got some timely information for you that as a beef producer or a crop producer we think will be very, very helpful for you, and we hope you take advantage of the program. It's called the Coronavirus Food Assistance Program, and it's available through the USDA. It'll be administered through the Farm Service Agency in your county. And this is to help alleviate some of the coronavirus effects on your income from livestock, row crops such as corn, soybeans, cotton. Of course, we don't have much cotton here in East Tennessee, but also on specialty crops like vegetables, fruits, things of that nature, as well as livestock, both beef and dairy production, as well as the dairy cattle, sheep and goats, and wool. So Sarah, why don't you give us a little bit of information on how to find more information on the web? Give us a website and that type of thing.
So this particular type of aid we call CFAP for short, CFAP, and you can find more information online at http://farmers.gov/CFAP, and that's where you'll find all of the most current information. Like Dad said, there's plenty of different opportunities to gain aid there. They have all of the paperwork that you'll need on that website. And if you have been a previous customer of FSA and you've done acreage and crop reporting, they probably have most of that information already. But if you have not been a part of FSA programs before, or you haven't done so in a while, all of the paperwork that you'll need to fill out before you'll be eligible, you can find on that website as well. And this is open to producers of any size.
That's true.
Up to operations that have at least 3 stakeholders. So if you are a one-person operation, a single sole partnership kind of thing, your limit is $250,000, and it goes up by $250,000 all the way up to $750,000. So there's quite a bit of money on the line here. The way the payment is going to work, it's going to come through FSA. And that money, they're going to pay 80% of the total up front. So there's a certain amount of money assigned to each class of livestock. We'll use livestock as an example. So depending upon whether it's breeding stock, feeder calves, cull cows, cull bulls, that kind of thing, there's a certain amount assigned to each of those. And they'll pay 80% of that total for your operation up front. And it's broken down in a time frame. So it's a certain amount for animals that were sold during January 15th to April 15th. And then there's also a different amount for animals that were retained in what we call inventory. So those are the animals that weren't marketed during that time but could have been, are still on your property and under your care because maybe the market wasn't ideal and you decided to hold on to them. That kind of thing. That would go whether you're a commercial cow-calf operator, a registered producer, stocker backgrounder, depending upon how that works.
And again, with those 2 classes, you can have some in each one of those 2 classes. And of course, your marketings, cattle that you did sell, would be from January 15th to April 15th. But your inventory is those animals that you had on hand between April 16th and May 16th. This program is really new. It's right now rolling out, and it's going to work really, really fast. Even though they think they have enough money to cover everything, as kind of a cushion, that's why they're paying 80% now and then 20% later. But also, you need to get into the program. If you're interested in participating, you need to go ahead and get the paperwork started, get the paperwork filled out, especially if you've not been a recipient of FSA programs in the past, because it's going to be a first-come, first-served basis. And when the money's gone, the money's gone. So if you have an interest in applying for this special aid, then what we need to do is go ahead and get you started by going to the website that Sarah mentioned,
farmers.gov.
Or you can call your FSA office and ask them, or your extension office. We can all get you to that. Now, what we hope to have in hand, and we're doing this video on Friday, May 22nd, I believe it is, and by Monday, we hope to have a tool available in an Excel format that you can call, we could email to you, or that you'll be able to access on a web page, that you can actually put your numbers in and kind of get an idea of what to expect. And it'll give you a good way of going in there and getting an estimate of what it is and making sure that you got everything together before you apply. Now, the other thing is, on your marketings, make sure that you have backup for all of those. Receipts, bills of sale. You'll need to be able to prove that. With the inventory, you need to have an accurate count, and again, there's different classes, so you'll need to divide your cattle up. But if you've got questions, feel free to give us a call. Right now it's as new to us as it is to you, but we can find those answers if we don't have them.
The one thing that we haven't mentioned, applications will be accepted beginning May 26th. So this is going to be a quick turnaround. So like you said, if you've got questions, you need help, you want to know more information, by all means reach out to us. We'll be happy to help you any way we can.
That's true. And again, we appreciate you subscribing and liking our videos. We hope this has been a help to you. So we'll see you next time on the Tailgate University.
Thanks for stopping by the tailgate.